Today we review Cheese Puffs, and we have a bargain brand beatdown.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
as you can see,
Yeah.
we got Cheetos Puffs, the name brand.
First.
The big daddy, as you'd say, of the snack world, Cheetos. Right. And we have great value cheese puffs, everybody.
Straight out of Walmart.
Yeah, I mean, and probably the same area. I don't know.
Right. The
same
area.
aisle, of course.
They are exactly the same amount, 8 ounces.
8 ounces per package.
Not that that's critical for this review, but it is for the pricing. So the Cheetos Puffs, that bag was $3, and the Great Value Cheese Puffs, that bag was $2.
Ooh, a whole dollar difference.
33% less.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, when you're in a bind,
that's a pretty big percentage difference.
Maybe you took a vacation and you didn't have any paid days left, and you had to take 2 days and you didn't get paid for those 2 days, so maybe it's the difference.
Well, and also just if they are as good,
why would you
buy
spend
Cheetos again?
33% more?
Yeah.
I totally agree. And one thing I did notice while looking at the nutrition facts is each serving is an ounce.
Okay.
160 calories per serving. But this says 18 puffs for the cheese puffs and 13 pieces for the Cheetos. So
okay.
I'm assuming that's going to make them larger. I don't know. I guess we'll see. And I think we could just taste them at the same time. I'll taste the cheese puffs.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let me open this one.
Fine.
You do the smell test for those.
Smell test is classic Cheetos smell. If you've smelled them, you know.
I can only imagine that the smell is similar. I'll get it when I get them over here to this side. There's
a macro of a Cheeto puff.
And there's a cheese puff. I mean,
From
it
here,
definitely is a straighter.
that one is that.
Yours
these
has
kind of
some
have
curve.
these kind of have a C shape in general.
Yeah, and none of these are gonna have that. Well, that one does.
Okay, so maybe they do. All right.
Maybe they needed to only have like 1 out of every 18 chips be curved. Smells like a Cheeto puff.
Does it? Okay.
I can't divulge any more information than that, other than it's pretty similar.
Right.
Let's just go ahead. You do your taste, and I'll do mine.
All right.
Let's go right now.
Gotta have one more. That's pretty much a
yeah,
requirement.
standard. Gluten-free. Let's go ahead and trade.
Let's go ahead and trade before you give your analysis.
We'll do that.
All right.
The Cheetos Puff. I will say I think these ones are bigger.
You think? They might be. Yeah, they look a little bit longer. These look a little bit shorter in general.
And honestly, I think just from the smell test, I think that has a more pronounced smell than these.
It does. Definitely.
Well, let's see if it has the flavor.
All right, so.
All right, I have the Cheetos brand puff now. Let's just go ahead, eat. All right, I will go in for seconds.
Okay. Okay.
All right, here's the deal.
What's the deal?
Flavor, super close. But the puff of the Cheetos
is different.
It's
a
lighter.
lot different. These are crunchier.
Those have a crunch in the center.
Yeah.
It's totally pronounced too. That one has a bite. These are more like
very light
pillowy.
and airy.
Yeah, they're very airy in the center, as if they were puffed up. Those have less of it.
They do.
Mm-hmm. But the flavor is really close.
These are actually cheesier.
They are much cheesier.
The flavor is bolder.
This cheese dust on my fingers are not from the Cheetos Puffs. They're from those. They're from the Great Value Cheese Puffs.
Yeah, they're very cheesy. The flavor is it's stronger. It's more of like a cheese ball situation.
Yes, it totally is.
Like if you take a run-of-the-mill cheese ball,
that's what
and
it
made
tastes
it
like.
this shape, that's what it is.
Yeah. Now, flavor-wise, this does have more of a distinct type flavor.
A trademarked flavor.
I would know it was a Cheeto, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
But those are definitely much cheesier. I know they both have the claim that they're made with real cheese.
So, a quicker back-to-back.
Yeah. That is the cheese puff. This is the Cheeto. It's more of the C-shaped. Smell. These have a more distinct cheese. There's that crunch.
Mm. Mm.
That's a tough one, man. I think that the lighter airiness of the Cheetos
Is preferred?
is preferred. And I think that brings out the cheese flavor more. Like, these are more cheesy because they don't have the texture. It's weird.
Yeah, on back-to-back, the flavor is really pretty similar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I think the flavor is... It's hard to tell. It's the fill in your mouth.
Right. And so it's a preference thing. Some people might prefer it to be crunchier.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like that melt in your mouth. It'll dissolve in your mouth.
It will. And I agree with you, but not me.
Right.
I prefer the Cheetos Puff in this instance.
Now, we'll probably get these again.
Mm-hmm. I will save the $1.
Maybe even most of the time.
Because I'm not missing anything eating those.
Yeah.
I'm really not.
Right.
That is a perfectly good snack. If you put those in a bowl at a party, nobody is going to expect that they're cheese puffs.
So, on the chip scale, what do you rank both? Or what do you rate both?
I'm going to...
So, out of 10, 10's your favorite chip.
10 being the Flamin' Hot Cheeto.
I think it is for both of us. The Cheeto Puffs, I'd give a good solid 7.
I was gonna say 7 as well. I was thinking 6.5 at first because plain Cheetos are not the pinnacle of the snack area for me.
Right,
but I will go 7.
7?
I'll go 7.
What do you do on the cheese puffs?
I think for the cheese puffs, they're also going to get a 7.
That's what I was going to say.
I think they're both the same. I think
they should get the same score.
I really do.
On the chip scale.
Neither one, these being airy, more desirable for my mouthfeel, on back-to-back taste test, doesn't tip it over because those are just, if not more, cheesy.
Right.
And, I mean, I don't know if there's much more you can say.
I think that pretty much covers it. It was a fun one. It was interesting.
It was very interesting. I did not expect them to be...
I'm pleasantly surprised, actually.
I really am. I will not ever buy Cheetos Puffs again. I probably will, just for...
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? Grab bag of Cheetos Puffs.
Yeah.
Well, folks, that was your bargain beatdown. Is that what I was going to call it?
Yeah.
Okay. Bargain brand beatdown. There we go. They're the same. Enjoy.